new Camrys.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us for BTW21 News, Martinsville and Henry County's only daily newscast with yours truly, Luis Romero here. And we appreciate your company. Happy to have you with us. It is already Thursday. That means that we have made it almost to Friday and the weekend is in our sight. So again, thank you for being with us. We're going to get started right with the news. We begin with a single vehicle crash. This took place early this Thursday morning in the city of Martinsville. And what we understand, and we want to let you know right off the bat, that no one was hurt, and that is what we understand so far. But again, this incident took place and crash involving a single vehicle took place on Mulberry Road, and this was in the 600 block of Mulberry Road to be exact. And there, as you can see, this is a gray in color Dodge minivan that appears to have struck a pole there. We're not exactly sure at this time if that was a utility pole or not, but it snapped that pole. And then of course, as you can see on that video that we were able to capture there at the scene, that minivan was on its roof after the impact. Obviously, Martinsville Fire and EMS, as well as the Martinsville Police Department, responded. The road was closed during the time of this crash, and again, thankfully, everyone was able to make it out of the vehicle unharmed, and that is all according to radio traffic, just as a precautionary measure. The ambulance and fire engine responded there to the scene. They had to wait until the electric department could respond to be able to get this situation with the pole restored, and then the tow truck was able to come and pick up that vehicle that again landed on its top. And the call for that incident, that crash, came out again early this Thursday morning at 12:41 a.m. And again, the road was closed during the time of this. And the good news, as I mentioned to you, is that you can see the impact to that vehicle and the damage to it, especially in the front end, airbags deployed, smashed window glass in the roadway. But again, thankfully, no one was injured in that crash. Moving along now to news in Ridgeway. This incident took place on Wednesday night, and we can tell you that no injuries were reported as well in this incident, but this is, and on the other hand, a structure fire that Ridgeway District Volunteer Fire Department, along with other agencies, responded there to the scene. And we were able to talk to Fire Marshal Lisa Garrett, who tells BTW21 News that the fire and the cause of the fire was accidental, and that the owners are insured, and they continue to investigate that again, accidental fire that occurred on Garrett Road, and 200 Garrett Road is the address in Ridgeway. The call for that came out at around 8:40 p.m. on Wednesday, and I mentioned to you Ridgeway volunteer firefighters responded along with the Ridgeway District Volunteer Rescue Squad, all responding there to that home. It was quite difficult for the firefighters, as we understand after speaking to them at the scene. It was quite difficult to find the fire and where it originally came from. They had to do some digging to be able to get it. So thankfully, it does appear that the damage to that reported fire is very minimal to the home located on Garrett Road, again in Ridgeway. But if there's additional information that the fire marshal provides to us, of course you can count on BTW21 News to keep you updated with the latest in regards to that. Now back to news in Henry County. The Henry County Sheriff's Office says that explosives were found in a home in the Bassett area of the county, and of course an individual has been arrested and has been charged in that situation. Now, the following information is according to the Sheriff's Office, who says that on October 4th at approximately 10:10 p.m., Henry County deputies were making an arrest at 55 Raceway Drive in the Bassett area of Henry County. The officers say that they arrested Barry Wayne Witt, who you see pictured on the screen. He lives at this location, for 2 outstanding warrants for contempt of court. The release by Captain Wayne Davis of the Sheriff's Office goes on to say that as the officers were arresting Barry, one of the officers noticed a weapon in the residence that Barry is disqualified from being in possession of. Officers issued another warrant against Berry for purchase, possession, transport firearm by a person involuntarily committed. The officers then obtained a search warrant for the residence. Now, authorities say that while searching, numerous weapons were found and 3 items that were believed to be explosive devices. Virginia State Police was called for assistance with those devices. State Police bomb technicians safely removed and rendered safe the devices that were homemade explosives, according to the Sheriff's Office. Now, Berry is currently in the Henry County Adult Detention Center under no bond. This investigation is continuing and would likely lead to other charges being placed for this incident, according to authorities. Now, anyone, as with all incidents, that has information in regards to the situation should contact the Sheriff's Office, and that number is 276-638-8751. The Crime Stoppers program, that number 276-632-7463. As always, remember that if your information leads to the conviction and arrest and conviction, I should say, of any of the individuals involved in any crime in Martinsville and Henry County, you could receive up to $2,500. We're going to take a quick commercial break. There's more news to cover, and we'll be back with all of that after these short messages.
Hey, sir. Can I help you?
I'm hunting for a good bargain. A friend of mine sent me.
Okay. You want to come out from behind that bush?
Oh, sure. Looking for a gift for my wife's birthday.
Oh, yeah? What does she like?
She likes it when I save money, if you know what I mean.
Sure. Well, this pre-owned Camry has all the bells and whistles for a great price.
Yep, I think this will do just fine.
Autos by Nelson. Stop by any of our dealerships today or visit us online.
Hey, come see us at Martinsville Urgent Care. We're located at 1044 East Church Street, Martinsville, Virginia. Our telephone number is 276-634-0010. Our hours of operation are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We do offer time slots now, so you can call us and get that scheduled so you will not have to wait. Don't forget to come see us at Martinsville Urgent Care, 1044 East Church Street, Martinsville, Virginia, 276-634-0010. Call us to get your time slot booked.
My name is Leanne Shelton. I'm a physical therapist assistant here at Therapy Direct. Therapy Direct is located on 301 Lavender Street, Martinsville, Virginia, 24112. Our hours are 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday, 8 to 2:30 on Friday. For more information, you can give us a call at 276-632-5281. Here at Therapy Direct, we value our patients, and your healing is our mission.
Welcome back, and thank you for staying with us for BTW21 News. Luis Romero again here with you. It is now time for us to turn things over to Dustin Staples, who has a look at your forecast for this evening and for the rest of the week. And
tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
Happy Thursday to you and the start of the weekend. I'm Weatherman Dustin Staples. Greetings and appreciate your company as always. We hope you have enjoyed your week so far, and we have been getting to see the daylight hours beginning to get less and less longer through the evening hours. Now we're getting to the point where that Earth is beginning to do its tilt on the axis. As you know, we're starting the first full week of October. It's been pretty nice to us. We got another several weeks ahead of us where we're going to be seeing less daylight each and every afternoon. By the end of the month, believe us or not, we'll probably lose about 30 to roughly 40 minutes of daylight by the time we get towards Halloween. So by that point in the distant future, in about a couple of weeks or so from now, we'll see our sunsets take apart right around 6 p.m. So we are getting right to that time frame where we're going to be seeing those shorter days and those longer nights as we get closer to winter. It's going to feel an early taste of winter as we get towards the weekend, but we'll let you know how the rest of the week's shaping up to be. Lots of sunshine out here for tonight. We'll see the variably clear overnight temperatures staying in the, we'll go from the 70s, we'll go to the 60s and 50s later on tonight. With the variably calm wind expected. Again, our sunset is at 6:55 for you this evening. So if you're doing anything out and about, maybe do some grilling, maybe do, I don't know, head out to just an aerial park and take advantage of it. If you're coming off of work and need a bit of a nice evening, it's going to be nice to do it. Once again, not as chilly as it was this morning for us, but our temperatures tonight are going to range from 45 to 50 degrees all across the region, up towards Rocky Mount Ferrum, down towards the city of Martinsville and Ridgeway, Axton, Sandy level districts. And you make your way towards Stewart and Meta-Sedan, Patrick Springs out there, go up to the Parkway. Those leaves are beginning to change as we get closer to the end of the month, which ironically, the end of a month of our area for fall foliage is right around the last 2 weeks of October. So we're beginning to see that take apart, and because of the nice mixes in clouds and clear temperatures, or excuse me, clear air, allowing us to see these cool light temperatures, it's giving us the vantage point for your Friday. Near average, seasonable for the time of year. We have a cold front coming through our area. That is going to allow our temperatures not to drop significantly, but however, though, you will begin to notice a different change in the atmosphere, especially our nighttime temperatures are going to get really cool for us as well. So lots of sunshine with a few passing clouds thanks to that cold front moving in our area. Now, a lot of times we have associated cold fronts. We normally have precipitation. This time around, since the air is already dry enough, a lot of that precipitation is going to be eaten up and evaporated thousands of feet in the atmosphere, because by the time it would impact our region, it would most likely not even be existent at this point in time. So no precipitation for your Friday, lots of sunshine. You have my A+ forecast to take advantage of the recess. So teachers, let those kids run out that energy for you. Maybe you're heading out to some pumpkin patches or heading out towards, I don't know, wherever you're doing. It's going to be a beautiful afternoon, and a lot of people around this time of year like to get those fall family photos. Perfect weekend for doing that too. So if you have anything scheduled, can't complain tomorrow. This is going to be probably the last warmest day. We'll see for a few days at least. As you know, mid to upper 70s, and you're almost closing in on 80 in Ridgeway. So not as hot, but it's going to feel very nice as you make your way out there and about. Thanks to that cold front coming through, ushering in some drier air from Canada, that's going to allow our temperatures to kind of quickly drop later this weekend. And speaking of this weekend, it's Friday night football, and so if you're heading out to the game of the week, we're heading back to the Bulldog Stadium as the Chatham Cavaliers are going to make a visit, which, by the way, the Bulldogs are an impressive 5-0 for the season, and Chatham, I think their record's at 2-3. Coming up in sports, you'll see those stats for you, so Chad's going to have that coming up there for you. But a nice evening for Friday night football. A mix of clear skies out there, not as cold as it was last Friday. So, but again, I would suggest, have a light jacket or sweatshirt there with you as you're doing things out and about. Thanks to that cold front coming through, it's going to feel noticeably cooler as you make your way later on Friday night, as our overnight lows will be dipping in the upper 50s to low to mid 40s. Here's a look at your allergy forecast, and it's going to be kind of medium to low range for Friday, Saturday, and of course on Sunday too. Thanks to dry air and not much precipitation, you're going to begin to notice a little bit of drop in that pollen level out there, but again, grasses and ragweed are the primary bloomers for this time of the season. Let's take a look at your rest of the weekend forecast. We're going to have a plentiful sunny weekend. Now, the caution symbols out here is to let you know, hey, it's going to be getting chillier the next couple of nights. So if you have any plans for sensitive vegetation out there, you may want to go ahead and, get those quickly saved. If you can't, unfortunately, you may wake up to some scattered frost Saturday morning, or Sunday morning, I shall say. Of pretty chilly out here, below average. We're running about 15 degrees. The average high for this time of year is right around 77, 76 degrees, so we're not even near average for Saturday, but it's an early taste of November. Like I said, this is kind of where November feels in the mix in the air. Sunday also even seeing those cooler temperatures in there. We'll slowly, gradually get warmer through the day, but it's going to be noticeably not as seasonable for this time of year. But again, frost is also possible late Sunday and into Monday morning. So if you're doing anything out this weekend, just do know it's going to feel pretty cool out there. Lots of sunshine returns for Monday. I've started next week. A little bit warmer at night right there too. So this is expected for this time of the month as the fluctuation of our air masses and again our fronts. We have a series of cold fronts actually going to begin to get set up for us. So this, what you see here, is the first of many nights, and the 30s expected as we get towards coming up the next couple of weeks. There's about several fronts all the way back up towards just outside of Alaska there in Russia. So believe it or not, there's going to be a series of fronts that come sweeping through over the next week and the next several weeks, and that just lets you know that, hey, we're diving right into fall. We're getting closer to those cooler afternoon high temperatures. And, you know, good fall weather equals fall foliage. Again, get out there, take a drive to the Blue Ridge Parkway. There's some spots higher up. You're going to have to get out of the Martinsville area to go towards Blacksburg if you're heading up to Virginia Tech. I'm not sure if there's a game up there this weekend or not, but if there's a game up towards Tech, or maybe go towards some of the area pumpkin patches outside of this area, you are going to see those leaves begin to pop up. Hey, just take a drive on I-81. That's all our favorite interstates, right? Anyway, that's enough of the time I got for you here on this weekend edition. We thank you very much for spending part of your time. And again, you could be doing other things, but for some reason you want to see what the weather is, and thank you for doing that. We always appreciate your support. And always remember, if you can't catch us live, we're all on Facebook at facebook.com/BTW21 or our website at BTW21.com. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer Chiropractic.
Hi, my name is Dr. Caper Zentmeyer here at Zentmeyer Chiropractic. It's our goal to create wellness in all areas of life. Here at Zentmeyer Chiropractic, we are a neurologically based, state-of-the-art facility in the beautiful Martinsville-Henry County area. With our technique and our technology, we're able to get down to the root cause of any health concerns you may have and then correct them from inside out. We'd love for you to come by and check us out. We take care of personal injuries, car accidents, pregnant women, babies, and people of all ages. We love serving families through the principle of chiropractic care. So come on down to Zentmeyer Chiropractic, where we can help you remain in health as a lifestyle for a lifetime. So please come see us here at Zentmeyer Chiropractic. We are located here on the corner of Kings Mountain Road and Virginia Avenue. Our address is 3652 Virginia Avenue in Collinsville, Virginia, and our phone number is 276-647-5555.
Relationships, they are the most precious and important thing we have in life. An uncorrected or improperly corrected hearing loss negatively affects each and every one of those relationships. Did you know that you have hearing insurance benefits available to you? At Ashbrook Audiology, we are the region's go-to providers for benefits from affordable hearing care, true hearing, and many more. Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter, Martinsville and Danville.
Welcome back. You're watching BTW21 News. Let's talk sports with Chad Hall now.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in to BTW21 Sports here. We're going to show you all the stats from the season, and a lot of the teams are doing very well, like the Bulldogs, still 5-0. And we'll take a look at some of the standings of our Friday night football this season. Martinsville still 5-0. The Bengals go to 3-2. Halifax 3-2. The Warriors 3-3. Patrick County Cougars 2-3. GW Danville yet to find a win, 0-4, along with the Tunstall Trojans 0-5. In closing on today's sports, we'll end out with the games coming up this week. Want to encourage you to get out and support your local high schools. Be tuning in live Friday night. BTW will be at Martinsville, seeing if the Bulldogs can go 6-0. We'll see you Friday evening.
We've been here for 25 years now, and we built a building that was bigger than what we needed when we first started. We've just about filled that place now. One of the things that we really do is we value our employees. We know it takes a long time for them to learn the skills, but people's skills are hard earned, so we make sure that there is a job for them every day of the week, 52 weeks of the year. So even if we're quiet and we don't need people, a lot of businesses still lay people off, send people home. We don't do that. If you want to come to work, we will find you a job because we value the skills that you've learned with us, and we want you to stay here, and we want you to feel valued, and we want you as a family to go home and think, I'm always going to get a paycheck if I turn up to work for Drake.
Welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a look now at your Martinsville and Henry County Crime Report, presented as always by our friends at Apex Bail Bonds. And as I mentioned to you on yesterday's newscast, these charges are not the same. That was just a coincidence that everyone was charged with similar charges.
Skylar Dix, 28, of Martinsville, Virginia, charged with falsely identifying self to law enforcement in contempt of court, failure to appear. David Donovan, 34, of Martinsville, Virginia, charged with prisoner court, DOC, returned from DOC for court. Sheila Eames, 47, of Martinsville, Virginia, charged with prisoner court DOC, returned from DOC for court. Adam El Mahmoud, 20, of Ridgeway, Virginia, charged with prisoner court DOC, returned from DOC for court. Tanya Ezek, 37, of Philadelphia, Virginia, charged with probation violation felony. Gerald France, 52, of Kernersville, North Carolina, charged with malicious wounding, stab cut wound with malicious intent, brandish or point firearm, and convicted nonviolent felon possess transpoint firearm or taser. Charles Gallagher, 37, charged with prisoner court DOC, returned from DOC for court. Jesse Gardner, 50, of Bassett, Virginia, charged with prisoner court DOC, returned from DOC for court.
Martinsville First Savings Bank has been serving Martinsville and Henry County since 1924. Feel free to stop by or call for more information on how our checking, savings, money market, and certificates of deposit can help you meet your financial goals. If you are tired of 800 numbers or online customer service, please contact us. We are local people making local decisions. Visit our office at 25 West Church Street in Uptown Martinsville or call 276-638-8771.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Your Martinsville and Henry County obituaries are, as always, and daily presented by Bassett Funeral Service.
Samuel Gilmer Clifton, 85, passed away Tuesday, October the 4th, 2022. The family will receive friends Friday, October the 7th from 12 to 1 p.m. in the Bassett Funeral Service Chapel. A funeral service will be held at 1 p.m. Online condolences may be made by visiting BassettFuneralService.com. Faye Motley passed away Tuesday, October the 4th, 2022. Visitation will be held at Norris Funeral Home in Chatham from 5 to 7 p.m. Thursday, October the 6th, 2022. Norris Funeral Services is serving the Motley family. Vanessa Faye Porter, 61, of Martinsville, passed away Saturday, October the 1st, 2022. The funeral will be Saturday, October the 8th from 11:30 at St. James Pentecostal Holiness Church in Fieldale. Visitation will be 30 minutes prior to that service. Wright Funeral Service is serving the family. Buffy Marie Joyle, 45, of Martinsville, passed away Monday, October the 3rd, 2022. The memorial service will be Sunday, October the 23rd at 1 p.m. at Seventh-day Adventist Church in Martinsville. Visitation 1 hour prior to that service. Wright Funeral Service and Crematory is serving the family.
Bassett Funeral Service was founded in 1996 by Darrell B. Martin and Paul T. Kennedy Jr. We started as a small funeral home in Bassett, and in 2007 we went to one of the largest funeral homes in Martinsville and Henry County. We started with 3,200 square feet, and in 2007 went to over 20,000. Bassett Funeral Service is located at 3665 Ferrystone Park Highway in the town of Bassett. 276-629-1770.
Carlisle is an independent college preparatory school located in Axton, Virginia. Founded in 1968, the school sets the standard for excellence in education. At Carlisle, we provide a challenging, nurturing, safe learning environment where students are encouraged to reach their true potential in the classroom, on the stage, or in athletics. You can afford a Carlisle education.
You're watching BTW21, your neighborhood network, Southside.
That's going to do it here for your Thursday edition of BTW21 News. Thank you again for sticking along with us for this 30 minutes of news. We encourage you to go to youtube.com/BTW21 News for a chance to win a $100 gas gift card by simply subscribing to our YouTube channel. We'll see you tomorrow.